All right, hold on.
All right. What are your thoughts on this week and UT Martin?
Well, UT Martin, very good football team, very explosive. They've had a couple games where they've scored 60-plus points. They about beat Jacksonville in their opener and played extremely well. They've got their quarterback's very good. They've got running backs. They're throwing the ball well, and probably one of the better defenses we'll see this year. They're getting after it on defense as well. Very good football team.
I mean, the two losses they've had in the conference were just so tough losses. I mean, they could easily be undefeated in the conference, but I guess that's the way it goes. I mean, a lot of close games.
Yeah, they're that good. I mean, they're. I thought last year at the end of the year they were a pretty good, strong football team, and going into the season, I had them as one of the teams that would have an opportunity to win the conference.
You guys really got a lot of strong teams left on the schedule, don't you? You play some of the tougher teams between.
Well, there hadn't been any easy games for us, so this is the type of league it is. This year in particular is even stranger because there's a lot of games where, we got beat by a couple people, and then but Austin Peay, we beat them, but they beat the teams that we beat, and I mean it's just going back and forth this year, and the scores were awfully close for a while, and then all of a sudden in the last 2-3 weeks, you still have a couple close games, but now you're getting some games where it's three touchdowns or more. So this is it's getting more and more interesting as this season goes on.
I thought, what do you think about looking back on Saturday? I thought the defense probably, you think, maybe had its best game of the year? Or?
We played well, but again, things always work together. I thought our offense controlled the clock an awful lot. We didn't win the possession game, but we had an awful lot of plays, and so did they. But that helped. I thought our punting helped, creating field position. I thought that helped because we gave them long fields for the most part. But there were 3 areas where, on kickoff, where the defense, I thought, stood up when we kicked off and gave them good field position. So it's still in my mind. I always try to look at this thing as really all 3 units.
It seems like every week some of your young guys, I mean, like redshirt freshmen, seem to always kind of step up. It's got to be pretty exciting. I mean, like a guy like Tim Saturday and Spencer Davis, what he's doing, and A.J. Cobb. I mean, got a lot of real young guys contributing.
Yeah, and a couple of the JUCO guys too that just came here that didn't have spring ball. Joe Malolo, I thought, came on and had a really good game for us this last game. That might have been one of his better games. Of course, you get the Hamm-Beys, a true freshman. There's a couple kids, Coleman, redshirt freshman. There's a lot of younger guys getting a lot of experience.
And I know, so your offensive line, you kind of had to move some stuff around there, huh?
Yeah, we had to. We had a couple guys nicked up, so we had to move some people around, and we don't know yet if we're going to stick with that. We'll wait a couple of days and see how the whole thing unfolds. But we moved Conrad at guard. Didn't do a bad job. That's his first time playing it. Didn't do a bad job. I would bet if you leave him in there for a long period of time, he'd make a very good guard. But he's got more experience at tackle. We liked the idea of being able to get him back there, but we thought he and then Schmidt went over at tackle and did a good job there as well.
Back Tennessee Martin, they seem to be a pretty balanced team. I know their quarterback's putting up big numbers.
Well, they can run the ball. They can throw the ball. Very accurate. Carr's accurate. They look like they're running that good wide open attack. They're throwing the ball downfield for the deep ball. They've got about 2 or 3 really good screen plays and flat zones, and they can also line up and get into a power and run right at you. So very diverse. But Carr is definitely the guy on that offense that gets everything going.
Seems like this year, maybe more than other years. It seems like every team has a good quarterback this year, doesn't it?
We were just talking about that. It's amazing, including all the young quarterbacks that we've faced so far. The young, the older guys, everybody's got a good quarterback.
Not even that kid that came in for Austin Peay after the guy got injured. He was pretty impressive.
Yeah, he's a freshman. I thought he did a good job. They changed up their offense a little bit. They went to the bootleg game with him, and he threw the ball well.
All right, I think they'll cover.
There you go.
That was quick.
Nice.
Yeah, your boy.